All right, what's up, everybody? This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and we have Amir Khan versus Canelo coming up, and you know, part of me hates the fight, and the other part is curious. You know, I see. I already see this ending in some form of a knockout or just kind of how it's expected, him being overpowered. But you never know, right? So just that question of, you never know what the fuck could happen. That's the main thing holding me from absolutely just like not watching this fight. The main thing that I want to talk about is why they're making this fight. To me, it just seems like a filler, right? It's not necessarily a fight that proves that he's a middleweight champion. It's not a fight that necessarily, it's a credible opponent so he could defend the middleweight champion. It's mainly just a fight where he's able to take a light touch to what I'm expecting is supposed to be the Triple G fight. And if it's the Triple G fight, then I'm cool. If there's anything else on the outside, if there's any other fight, that'll be bullshit, right? I mean, if you end up having him pick anything else, he ends up picking Lemieux or someone else, Jacobs. Even though there'll be good fights, I think the only way that people will forgive the Amir Khan fight will be if he fights Triple G next. And I'm expecting him to fight Triple G next. Since the announcement of Amir Khan, his credibility's gone down. And I'm sure there has to be, at least some kind of understanding within the team that either that was going to happen or understand that it is happening, and the only way to solve it is by, you have to fight Triple G. That's it. Triple G has become, he's become, I guess what you would say, the people's champ. The undisputed champion at 160, even though he's missing a few belts. He's recognized as a champion. He's the guy to beat in that division. Now, the way I see it is, a lot of people are anticipating that Canelo's either not going to fight him or postpone it, or till Triple G's old. I think the reality is that it's just one of those fights that has to happen, and Canelo can't risk losing the fan base that he has now, because there's too many other fighters right now that are coming up in the ranks, and they're exciting fighters, they're good fighters, a lot of competition out there. He's not the only one, and even for the Mexican fans, it's not the only Mexican fighter out there that is worth watching. So the only thing that he could do to stand out will be to live up to his expectations and keep his word. One thing I am going to say, though, is that just in case, if Amir Khan does end up winning, I have a feeling he's not going to get credit, because I feel like the only way that he can win is if he pulls off a performance like what Lara did, But when I say he's not going to get credit, I mean people will not give him credit. Like, people will not make a big fuss about his performance, even if he's able to mirror what Lara did. Lara did well in spots, right? But even though the judges saw it in Canelo's side, they thought that Lara won. There's a lot of people that feel Lara won. If Khan does the same thing, which I think he will, or he will try to, if he tries to do the same thing, same situation, it's given to Canelo, I don't think he's going to be given the credit of being robbed that fight like Lara was. I think that a lot of people are kind of into the mix of these three fighters, Triple G, Khan, Canelo. There's bipolar fans. So on one fan base end, you have people that love you, and on the other fan base end, they just can't stand you. And Amir Khan, Triple G, Canelo has developed those kind of fan base. So huge risk for both of them. Well, huge risk for Canelo, because if he ends up losing that fight, he's fucked. If he ends up losing that fight, he's fucked. He is fucked. All right, he's going to be looked at as a joke, because as of right now, he's a heavy favorite. And if he gets dropped, he gets knocked down. This is great for Amir Khan. Physically, it's not a good, from my standpoint, dangerous. That's what I think. But financially, this is a great fight. It's a great fight. You got too much to win, and you have nothing to really lose, because at 147 there isn't a standout fighter yet. So honestly, I think Canelo's going to win the fight, but part of me wants to see Khan win. I don't want to see Khan win if it's going to affect the Triple G fight. But I pretty much anticipate that after the fight, they're going to start negotiating already with Triple G. I'm pretty sure they're not going to sit down until this fight's over. So once the fight's ready to go, and it comes Sunday, Monday, then that's when I'm going to have my ears out, really listening to what they're doing and seeing what they're trying to do, and if they're really going to reach out to Triple G, or if they're just going to leave it at, hey, if it's not at 155, we're not doing it. I'll do another video on the catch weight. This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and I'm out.